Hey everybody, I'm Seamus Byrne and this is Midnight Update. Before I look at the news, I've got a quick word about a cool Xbox event that's coming up this weekend. If you can get to Sydney, there's an event on at Cockatoo Island on Sydney Harbour where you can check out a real-life Halo Warthog, as well as this big crash landing set that they've brought in for the event. Now this is the Warthog that was built for the now abandoned Peter Jackson film project. So it's good to see that Xbox is putting that car to some use by showing it off around the world. And on Friday, I'm getting to go for a ride in it. Yeah, now I'll have some footage to share of that when I get back from then. And who knows, maybe I'll even get to Twitter from the shooter's nest. Last week, we talked about a cool dad who built his son an awesome Star Wars themed bunk bed. Now this week, we've spotted an American mum who trumps the bunk bed with the ultimate bedroom TV setup. Now she's used an NEC Full HD projector and she's installed a 98-inch screen in her son's bedroom ceiling. You've got to check out the link in the show notes for a look at this thing. I'm confident that the screen is actually bigger than the kid's single bed. Now, is this the all-time greatest gift for the world's laziest kid? I mean, we're not going to be seeing this kid playing much Wii Sports on this thing, are we? Late last week, Yahoo and Microsoft announced a new partnership that sees some of their services tied together for the next few years. Microsoft's Bing will deliver Yahoo search results, and then there's a whole bunch of other BFF commercial relationship stuff attached as well. But out here, Yahoo and Microsoft are already in bed with rival TV networks. How can these two start going steady while they're already married to other people who will never see eye to eye? This is not going to end well, but it has all the hallmarks of a Bold and the Beautiful story arc. So bust out the popcorn, kids, because this is going to get ugly. Okay, there's a great little product available overseas now that has caught my eye, and I hope beyond all hope that someone brings this thing to the local market soon. The MiFi router is a cute little pocket-sized wireless broadband device that shares a 3G data connection with up to 5 Wi-Fi devices, as well as adding some GPS data into the mix. It's the cleverest way I've yet seen to have a data connection anywhere you want that is both simple and versatile. It hits Europe in June and has just been announced for North America. Can we be far behind? Of course we can. End of last week, I spent a couple of days in Melbourne with Symantec, getting up to speed on their next release, Internet Security 2010. Now, if you stopped paying attention a few years back when their software became a big bloated beast, last year the security packages got a whole new engine that makes Norton light and fast. We're talking about needing less than 10 megs in system RAM now. Now, the best new add in 2010 is a reputation engine. What it's going to do, it assesses unknown files across the community of Norton users and then flags anything that seems odd. One example is like spotting an executable file that no other person in the millions of users has ever seen. Now that's a sign that this is actually a server customized piece of malware. This sort of stuff is so clever because it's going to plug the gap between whitelists, blacklists, and signatures and just help block some of those remaining chinks in the armor of an automated security software package. I had a quick catch up with HTC last week to get a sneak peek at the new HTC Hero. This is their next generation Android handset. Now, looking at the details online, under the hood it's very similar to the Magic, but it's the interface that's getting all the attention, and rightly so. With styling that you'll know from their TouchFlow Windows mobile handsets, this phone shows a polish and a stylish UI that makes it a real pleasure to use. It also makes it much more approachable to less geeky consumers who don't know what Android is. Open source software just so often lacks polish and friendliness. We could maybe just call it charm. HTC is showing what Android can be and could help the OS to win a lot of new fans. We'll expect to see it on the market around end of September or early October. That's all for tonight's update. For all my latest thoughts, you can follow @Seamus on Twitter, and for more video coverage, visit midnightupdate.com.